Okay, so the Breakfast Club thing happens, and that caused a big uproar because all these guys that were around Tekashi, that were protecting him and basically, doing all his dirt for all the beefs that he was starting and putting in all the work. Now he's dissing everybody, and basically disrespecting the people that got him to where he was. And then 2 days later, on November 18th, ATF started arresting everybody. Tekashi gets arrested. Mel Murder gets arrested. Ish, Crippy, and you.
Yeah.
Now you're already in jail while this is happening, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you're in jail for the Barclay shooting and the gun that they found in your car.
Yeah.
But now this is a whole bigger situation now. When you found out about this new arrest, how'd you feel?
Like, I ain't believe it. I ain't believe it because the police, like the gang unit in Rikers Island came to me and he was like, yo, we switching you over to the feds. You in the newspaper, your case, the feds took over your case. So I'm thinking he bullshitting. I'm like, the fuck is he talking about? But it was a fact.
Right. Now, the state is one thing, but the feds is a whole different situation. When you look at a federal indictment, it'll say the United States of America versus your name.
Yeah.
You're now going up against the entire country with unlimited resources.
That's a fact.
Did that worry you at that point?
When they took me from the state and walked me in the Fed building, that's when I was like, what the, like, that's when it was, I knew shit was real.
Did they actually increase your charges once the Fed case came about?
Yeah. They changed the reckless endangerment to like assault with a dangerous weapon. They switched it there.
Okay, did the RICO thing come about at that point or that came later?
The RICO thing came a little bit later.
Okay, all right, so we'll talk about that. So you get charged along with everyone else. And then on November 22nd, Roll Murder gets arrested as well. On November 26th, Tekashi pleads not guilty. He gets denied bail, and his lawyer makes a statement. He said, Tekashi is completely innocent of all charges being brought against him. An entertainer who portrays a gangster image to promote his music does not make him a member of an enterprise. So he's basically, at this point, saying, I'm not a gangster. I'm just using this to promote my music. Originally, the album was going to get pushed back, but then it got leaked. So the album gets released on November 27th, actually, Dummy Boy. It goes number 2 on Billboard. And then in December 19th, Bat gets arrested, which is now the 8th member to be arrested in this case. You fast forward to January of 2019, 3 other members of the 9 Treys get charged. Kuda B for the Chief Keef shooting, Drama, and Harv. So now you have 11 people arrested. Now, a lot of these are kind of separate cases. Like, you weren't even involved in a lot of this stuff, but when it comes to a RICO, they kind of mush everything together. When you saw that many people get arrested, did it worry you?
Nah.
Okay. Well, but then on January 23rd, Tekashi, who had originally pleaded not guilty, changed his plea to guilty on all 9 charges. He admitted to being a member of the 9 Trey Gangster Bloods, and he agreed to cooperate against everybody. Did this surprise you at all?
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay, why did it surprise you?
Because before I got locked up, I remember he was like on the streets saying Tessa's gangster and all that type of shit. And then it went to that. So I ain't. And then he ain't even do nothing. So I don't even understand why he He didn't even commit no crimes. Throughout that whole indictment, you can't name one crime that he committed.
Do you know who CEO Chris is?
I know of him, yeah.
Okay, because he also cooperated.
Yeah.
All right. So then everyone starts gearing up for the trial. And people start to plead out. The first person that pleads out is Shotty.
Mm-hmm.
The first person to plead out is Tekashi. And then the second person is Shotty. He pleads to 1 count of firearm possession during a crime, 1 count of firearm discharge during a crime, and he ends up getting 15 years in his plea deal. From what I understand in the courtroom, he said, never fold, never break.
Yeah.
When you heard that Shotty got 15 years, what'd you think?
Shit, I thought I was next. Because me and him, we had violence. I think me, him, and like 1 or 2 other people was the only ones in that RICO with violence. Everybody else had like drugs or something like that.
Well, Shotty made a statement afterwards. He said, 6ix9ine broke every code, but I forgive the little dude after all that. It's all good. Trey Way still standing strong. I want that to be known. Do you forgive Tekashi for what he did?
Yeah, I forgive him, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm way past that, man. I'm past that.